Remember past election cycles, the increase in prices, empty store shelves, and blips in transportation? From supply chain disruptions to economic shifts, there are dozens of reasons why essential groceries become hard to get prior to or after elections. If you want to stay ahead of the curve, the best time to act is now. You don't want to be stuck at home with only enough fresh groceries to last you a week or two. Preppers, here are 12 essential groceries you need to consider stockpiling before the US elections. Number 1. Dried beans. Guys, there's a pretty big reason why beans have been the go-to pantry staple for centuries. They're inexpensive, rich with nutrients, and have one of the longest shelf lives of any meal. Plus, they're also high in fiber, which makes them very filling. However, apart from the obvious nutritional perks, one of the reasons why we love them is because they're so versatile. And no, you don't need to be a professional chef to work its magic. You can cook beans in bulk and use them in soups, or hey, simply prepare a simple bean salad featuring tomatoes, peppers, onions, and olives, perfect for a refreshing side dish. But if that doesn't quite tickle your taste buds, how about sautéing ground turkey with mashed chickpeas for a flavorful taco filling? Fans of variety, you can also top a baked sweet potato with black beans, salsa, onions, and peppers for a hearty and satisfying dish. Again, the possibilities are endless, and since they're so versatile, you'll never run out of options for incorporating them into your diet. In times of uncertainty such as elections, dried beans can and will be a game changer in your pantry. But this is only the beginning. Coming next is a long-lasting beast you definitely don't want to miss. Number 2. Rice. As the de facto meal of countless cultures, rice is one of the most famous foods on the planet, and for good reason. It's one of the most versatile and cost-effective sources of carbohydrates available. Be it white rice, brown rice, or even basmati rice, stores well for extended periods. However, if you want to stockpile indefinitely, you might want to consider white rice. Whole grain rice, like brown ones, has oil in the bran layer, which reduces its shelf life to approximately 6 months. But when it comes to terms of versatility, rice is king. You can pair it with salad, sweet sauce, canned vegetables, or even beans to give you countless hearty dishes that can be stretched out to feed a family for days. You'll be patting yourself on the back when you're cooking that perfect carb meal while others are scrambling to find it in stores. But what's a balanced meal without some protein? Next on our list is a protein-filled staple that goes great with the aforementioned picks. Number 3. Canned fish. Apologies if you're a vegetarian, but canned fish is easily one of the best things you can have in your stockpile. If the upcoming election leads to supply chain disruptions, having non-refrigerated, protein-rich foods will be crucial. You don't want to be having all carbs, right? Packed with lean protein and omega-3 fatty acids, canned fish is great for both your brain and heart. The latter even reduces inflammation, which helps to protect your body's immune system. Plus, it goes with a lot of dishes. You can mix it in sandwiches, salads, pasta, or even eat them right from the can. Word of advice though, try to get sardines as well. It's rich in calcium, which is great for bone health, especially when fresh dairy products aren't readily available. And speaking of dairy products, check out what's next. Number 4. Powdered milk. As simple-minded as this sounds, one of the greatest advantages of powdered milk over fresh is that it has a far longer shelf life, making it suitable for long-term stockpiles. Secondly, it takes less space than fresh milk and doesn't even need refrigeration. The best pick in our opinion though is organic. It's a great source of calcium and vitamin D when fresh milk isn't available. It typically also has enhanced flavor and can last several months even after opening when kept in a cool, dry place. And should you leave it unopened, powdered milk can even last for several years. And before we get into the next crucial stockpiling item, don't forget that powdered milk can be easily rehydrated and used in place of fresh milk in baking, cooking, or even just for drinking. Number 5. Dried pasta. Old, young, rich, poor, everybody just loves pasta. It's the kind of comfort food that will never go out of season. But apart from its deliciousness, one thing that stands out about pasta is its amazing shelf life. When dried pasta can last for up to 2 years. You can even use it beyond its expiration date so long as it doesn't start to smell funny. But don't even get us started on its amazing versatility. Whether it's a simple marinara sauce, stir-fried, or even a tuna pasta salad, pasta remains undefeated in taste. Plus, it's also relatively quick and easy to prepare. If someone in your household has dietary restrictions, consider gluten-free pasta or ones made from chickpeas. Keep watching for more pantry essentials. Number 6. Canned vegetables. Can we all agree that canned vegetables are a lifesaver when fresh produce becomes scarce or expensive? After all, you'll need something nutritional to complement that pasta. Contrary to what many people think, canned vegetables are super healthy. They retain most, if not all, of the nutrients found in fresh vegetables, such as vitamins A and C, both of which boost immunity and overall health. And like all of the aforementioned groceries, canned vegetables are incredibly versatile. They can be thrown into sauce, pasta, rice, beans, casseroles, you name it. Whether it's peas, corn, green beans, or carrots, canned veggies are the ultimate convenience stars, especially during an election season when grocery store shelves might get a bit empty. The fact that they also have a long shelf life, up to 2 years or more, just feels like overkill. Number 7. Peanut butter. A food that needs no introduction, peanut butter is packed with all kinds of vital nutrients like healthy fats, proteins, and minerals. Plus, it also has an extremely comforting taste regardless if it's eaten straight from the jar or spread on bread. If you're a gym freak, we recommend mixing it into a smoothie. It's the perfect high-calorie boost and protein boost you need the most. If you have kids running around the house, you'll be pleased to know that peanut butter is incredibly family-friendly. It's one of the few foods that can actually be seamlessly fused into their meals and snacks, making it a pantry essential. But while you're in a store checking off your stockpile list, make sure you keep an eye out for the next food we're going to be talking about. It's another key ingredient that will definitely come in handy. Number 8. Oats. Yes, oats. Criminally underrated, one of the food items that should be a part of your short-term and long-term food storage is oatmeal. With their incredibly low glycemic index and super rich, fibrous content, oats are incredibly filling, a great energy boost source, and are very versatile. You can use them for breakfast, in oatmeal, bake them into bars, or even add them to smoothies for an extra fiber boost. However, if you're watching this video with a little to no know-how on how to get the best out of your stored oats for the long term, you're in luck. Dried oats like rolled oats can remain fresh for up to 30 years if stored correctly in airtight containers with oxygen absorbers. And yes, it's super easy. All you need are glass containers or mylar bags stored in cool, dark places like cellars or basements where they'll be protected from light and moisture. Number 9. Flour. From bread to cakes to pasta, flour remains an undisputed pantry essential because it allows you to make just about anything. And depending on the type of flour, you can count on it staying fresh for at least 6 months in your pantry and up to a year if stored in the refrigerator. As a side note though, if you decide to put it in the fridge, make sure to keep it away from moisture and water to prevent mold. Our advice: a trusty airtight container like a plastic bag or food bin should do the trick. You'll be pleased you watched this video when you're munching on your homemade bread, pancakes, muffins, or even thickening a stew. But while flour is essential, let's not forget the comfort food we all love. And trust us, you'll want this one in your stockpile. Number 10. Cheese. Nutritious, long-lasting, healthy, and versatile. We can probably go for days on what makes cheese such an essential stockpile item. When times get tough, having a comfort food in your arsenal can make a world of difference in meal satisfaction. And what's better than cheese? Take a baked mac and cheese, for instance. What's better than combining sharp cheddar, parmesan, and a bit of cream cheese for a rich, creamy sauce that coats pasta perfectly? You can even bake it with breadcrumbs on top for a crispy golden finish that's just irresistible. Moreover, cheese is rich in protein, fats, and calcium, which is more than enough for your basic nutritional needs. Do you still need further convincing why only a few foods can beat cheese in the pantry? Number 11. Canned soup. From vegetable to chicken noodle to creamy tomato, soups are one of the most regularly consumed dishes in the world. But want to know something even better? 2 words: canned soup. It's a complete essential item with minimal effort, and it also comes in a wide variety, and yes, it's got a great shelf life. As a general rule of thumb, most canned foods such as tuna, soups, and vegetables have a shelf life of 2 to 5 years, while high-acid items like canned juices, tomatoes, and pickles can last from 1 year to 18 months. However, you might want to be cautious of any dents or bulges in the cans when stockpiling, as these could indicate they've gone bad. Since they're already cooked, canned soups and chili can be eaten straight out of the can and provide a variety of nutrients. But please make sure you pick low-sodium options and those containing beans for extra protein. Finally, if you're a fan of noon or late-night soups, stay tuned because this next item will definitely boost your mornings. Number 12. Coffee. You didn't think we were going to finish this list without talking about coffee, did you? For many Americans, coffee isn't just a drink, it's a daily ritual. As a matter of fact, recent surveys suggest that up to 73% of Americans drink coffee every day. Can you blame them? Coffee is one of the most reliable morning boosters. 1 cup is all you need to wake up and be ready on the go. But say you're one of the 73% daily drinkers, how would you be able to gulp on your favorite morning boost should the elections make supply chains hazy? Not even your favorite coffee shops may have them. Well, whether it's ground or instant, stockpiling coffee would ensure you can brew your favorite cup from home without needing to step out. Plus, coffee has a long shelf life, especially if stored in an airtight container. And with that, we wrap up our list of the top 12 grocery essentials you need in your pantry before the US election. But remember, the best time to act is now. If you like this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to our channel for more prep updates. And make sure you leave a comment down below on the grocery essential you'll be stocking up on first for others to learn.